I needed room in my closet and found 60 t-shirts, prompting a walk down memory lane before giving them away. Starting with college at Seattle Pacific University and all that the Pacific Northwest has to offer, including an autographed Gentleman Juggler sweatshirt from the 1970s and memories of college breaks spent in Louisiana, specifically Morgan City and Lake Charles, working in the Gulf of Mexico on oil rigs, first as a galley hand and then as a roughneck. Next was St. Louis University Medical School, or SLUMS, with WP designating the individual class grade of Week Pass, good enough to become a medical doctor. Scrubs from a rotation at the local VA hospital. No t-shirts from pediatric residency. I was too busy working and getting married, but I retained one pair of scrubs. Next, my life in the Army, starting with basic training in San Antonio, Texas, before going off to Germany with Marcel, whose parents gave this t-shirt to their pediatrician son-in-law. Eric was born in Germany. For cycling, we went to the 1987 Cycling World Championship in Villach, Austria, where Sean Kelly won. I also rode with a tour group from the Belarus border with Poland at Brest to Moscow, a 600-mile trip just after Russia opened up a bit under Mikhail Gorbachev. Then to a clinical research position at Walter Reed for a couple years before moving to Thailand, where Andrew was born. At the Armed Forces Research Institute of Medical Sciences, I mainly worked on dengue, Japanese encephalitis, and hepatitis. After retiring from the military, I joined GSK Vaccines, living first in Pennsylvania, which included a 100-mile bike ride sponsored by Bicycling Magazine, and a t-shirt from Eric following a notable basketball game between Syracuse, where Eric was attending, and the University of Connecticut, with 6 overtimes. The cycling for our years in Belgium was fantastic, though I did not ride Liège-Bastogne-Liège with thousands of others, as my bike was stolen in Liège during registration. Back to Pennsylvania and more bike riding, including a ride to Brooklyn. And my final assignment with GSK in Maryland, which included serving as the audio engineer for a company rock band, as I had done in Belgium, including the use of software from BandHelper. And of course, cycling in Delaware and Colorado, and a visit to Sister Susan for a solar eclipse. Near the end of this time, I participated in an audio recording class at Sweetwater in Fort Wayne, Indiana, recording an all-girls rock band, the Dead Deads. I even got to sing as a backup vocalist, but fortunately, you cannot hear me on the album. That brings us full circle back to Washington State in my current position with the Gates Foundation, working on RSV, flu, polio, COVID, and other vaccines and pandemic preparedness. Volunteering, and of course, cycling, including t-shirts for rides to Portland and to Vancouver, British Columbia. Over the years, we have supported the Davis Phinney Foundation for Parkinson's disease and World Bicycle Relief, here celebrating 500,000 bikes distributed in Africa. Both groups are big on t-shirts. See you next time.